Hi guys, my name is Courtney Landrum and I'm an elementary education major here at Nevada State College, and this is kind of a fun activity. If I was teaching a class right now, I would want my students to know that mathematics is all about patterns, like Dr. Bauer said, but I would also want them to know that it's all about relationships with numbers, with seeing with patterns, and really knowing that mathematics is really all around us. My relationship with mathematics, well, growing up, my mom was very strict with school, so I learned like simple math, addition, subtraction, probably early ages of maybe 3 or 4, maybe even younger than that. But I can remember being in kindergarten and pretty knowing a lot of my mathematic tables by then, maybe the twos and the threes. Um, so me and math are very close. I've always kind of had a close relationship with math because I liked it. That was always my favorite subject. So I always did pretty well in math. I'd say probably in high school too, I started taking harder stuff. But when I got to college, things changed because that's when I was starting to learn how to teach math. So understanding math is one thing, but learning how to teach math is a totally different scenario. And so that's where I kind of having issues is trying to get students to see what I see. So the use of manipulatives when I was growing up, we really didn't have use much of those. It was all about your fingers, all about memorization, doing it fast. But now I'm learning that teaching kids math is not really all about the pressure like it was when I was growing up. It's more of, hands on, and that's what I like. So I'm learning how to teach it differently, and I'm learning how to teach math differently from how I learn math. So that's my biggest thing right now. Let's see. My other relationship with math is since I've been in college, I've learned how to relate it with real world situations. So, to answer the next question, I want my students to know about mathematics. I want my students to know that they don't have to be afraid of math. If they really pay attention, math is all around us, it's intertwined with everything that we do. Um, Even growing up, I remember learning, like, wow, even going to the gas station, looking at the gas sign, that relates to fractions or decimals. So I try to let my students know that everything they do relates to math, and to not be afraid to learn math, and to have a growth mindset, and to basically want to learn. And if we can be positive teachers and set up a stage to where kids want to learn math, I think it will be easier to teach, and I think it may be easier for students to grasp it if we made math fun. Really, all learning fun, but really math, science, the harder stuff that kids think, making it fun is, the key. Um, I also want my students to know that besides math being fun, I think that we should start trying to incorporate it with more of like a group setting so that kids can learn from each other. And so what I do usually with the smaller grades, I do a lot of team building. So I get a lot of the kids who are strong in certain areas to work with kids that are not necessarily weak but may not understand certain things that other kids do, and just doing like little mini stations to get kids, really involved in learning about math. Let's see. I guess that's about it. But basically, to sum it up, when I become a teacher, I'm going to let kids know, hey, math is fun. Don't be afraid to learn it. Let's grasp it and just take it by the horns. And if you need help, there's always manipulatives that I like nowadays. And, there's always other ways for kids to learn math and to have fun with it. Thanks.